Yes.
Like yesterday, we know you like Vietnam.
Very much, yeah.
Nha Trang.
Yes.
So, what do you often do in Nha Trang in your vacation?
Well, I like to come and spend the day on the beach. I go to the Louisiana beach, and I'm usually there about 9 o'clock, and I stay there till about 4 p.m. In that time I'll swim, and also I always walk to the harbour where the ships are every day, and that way it helps me get fit and also lose a bit of weight as well. You know, it's good for me, and of course beautiful weather. That's the thing. I mean, back home in England just now it's very cold, and you don't want to go out, you know. So it gives me great pleasure to come to Nha Trang. Sunshine, swimming, good food, everything. Yeah.
Sorry, can I ask your name, please?
Frank.
Frank.
Yes.
Yes, Frank.
Frank.
So, which place did you visit?
Well, I've been coming to Vietnam every year since 1992. So obviously I've been to Ho Chi Minh, Da Lat, Hue, Da Nang, Hoi An, Ha Long Bay, Hanoi, Sapa.
Oh, so much.
Yeah, Sapa. Yeah. So I've seen a lot of Vietnam. Mekong Delta also. Yes.
What does Nha Trang impress you most?
It's a combination, really. As I say, you're never far from. It's a long, narrow country, so you're never far from the sea. I enjoy swimming. I love the weather. I love the food, and compared with Europe, it's cheap for me as well. You know, so it's a good combination there.
Why do you choose this restaurant?
Well, that's a long story, really. When I first came in 1992, there was only 3 hotels tourists could stay in, and one was the high end, and one was here. So with the high end being on the front, I went there, you know, on the beach, so to speak. I went there, and they said, no, go through to the Vien. And in those days, you had to book in, and then they had to go, somebody from the hotel had to go to the local police station with your details. Every day. It didn't matter where you were staying. And then when I moved on, I had to say where I was going to. You know, but that was back in 1992. Things have changed a lot since then. So that was why as I say, I went to the high end first, and they said come here. And of course since then I've been coming back every year. So when I come back here, it's almost like a family. Everybody knows me, you know, which is a nice feeling. Yeah.
And our manager said that you like relative with him. Yes.
Oh yes. I've got many friends in Nha Trang. Many friends, and they're all Vietnamese. You know. And I like, at night I like to go to the restaurants where most people are local people, and when I go to coffee shops, I like to go to coffee shops where many times there's no tourists at all. When I come to Vietnam, I like to be surrounded by Vietnam people, you know. I don't go to the sailing club. No. I mean, I go to the Louisiana because, of course, I spend the day on the beach there. But I tend to, we tend to go to restaurants like Saigon Beer.
Saigon Beer.
Yeah, beer restaurant, you know, and places like that. And one called the High Chewer, you won't know it. and Lacan, of course, but you know, I like the Lacan.
You come to Vietnam many times, so can you speak Vietnamese?
No, you know, I'm hopeless, no good on languages. I lived in Germany for 19 months, but nichts sprechen Deutsch. No, really. No, I can organise. I'm good at organising, but languages, no. I've tried. In the past, I've gone for French lessons, Spanish lessons, German lessons, but I'm not motivated that way, really. No.
Yeah. So, as you say, you like Vietnam food, especially barbecue.
Yes.
Yes.
Anything else do you like?
Well, yeah, I like food with lemongrass and ginger, you know, things like that, which we don't get back in England. Yeah. I mean, there are many Vietnam restaurants in England, and sometimes we go there, but here, everywhere, there's so many restaurants in Nha Trang, really. You know.
Yes. Do you like Vietnamese coffee?
I don't know how to explain that. You know, you buy a coffee and it drips so slow.
Yeah.
You know, if you want a hot coffee, by the time it's dripped down into the cup, it's not hot. You know, I'm not keen on the. I drink a lot of coffee, but my favourite is bak siu.
Bak siu.
Yeah. That's my favourite because you know, if you buy a coffee, you get this situation where it drops down and then
Yes.
I have to get some hot water and top that up. No, it's too messy. I wish they'd, like in England or in Europe or in Australia, serve you hot, you know, coffee like here. Here you can fill it with coffee and add milk, and that's how I like it. I find the Vietnam style too tedious. You know, it takes too long. Take too long. I love the coffee shops in Nha Trang very much.
What do you think the people in Nha Trang?
Oh, very friendly, very friendly. Yes, oh yeah. As I say, I've got many friends here in Nha Trang, and I find everybody very friendly, and sometimes I go to parties in people's homes and that, you know, so. Oh yes. I mean, look, this is my 30th time to Nha Trang, so I wouldn't be coming here 30 times unless I liked everything about it. You know.
How about the environment here?
Yes, it's good. One problem, the water, the seawater can be pretty dirty at times. You know, a lot of rubbish comes down the river, and if there's been heavy rain, it seems to wash down into the bay, and then it comes up on the beaches. That is the only problem I have. I mean, just now the water is very clean, but some days, as I say, a lot of rubbish. People will throw a lot of rubbish into the river, and it finishes up on the beaches here. You know. And obviously it's not a thing tourists like to have. You know, you don't want to be swimming in plastic bags around you and, well, just all sorts of rubbish. You know. Do you go to the beach yourselves?
Yes.
Well, then you know what I'm talking about. If you walk along the water's edge, sometimes there's just rubbish all along, or garbage all along the beach. You know, that is a problem.
You go to many places in Vietnam, so why you choose Nha Trang is the destination?
Well, probably because it's got everything I want. You know, it's a fair-sized town. If you go to Hoi An's small. I don't like Ho Chi Minh City at all now. It's too big and crowded and hot. So here, it's got everything really. I've been to Dalat 3 or 4 times, but there's no beach. Yeah, so yeah. So I think, I mean, I've listed the places I've been to, but this place, you know, it has everything really. You know? I mean, I enjoyed the trip to Sapa, Hallam Bay, you know, but you can't stay there all the time.
Have you visit alone with your family?
No, no, I come alone or with friends. Two of my friends went back to Ho Chi Minh City yesterday. They've been staying here for 4 weeks, and I introduced them to Nhat Trang 10 years ago, and this was their 5th time to Nhat Trang. Yeah. Many of my friends have come out here with me, some for 4 or 5 or 6 times.
What do you think about our speaking skills?
What do I think about
Our
the question?
Yeah.
Yeah, I hope you can make use of it, really. No problem, yeah. I mean, I thought when you've switched off, I was going to ask you what professions you plan to do. I mean, at your age, you must, in the back of your mind, feel where you would like to, well, earn your living, you know. So, what do you plan for the future yourselves?
Plan.
What profession? Travel, hospitals, or whatever.
In the future.
Yes,
In the
yeah.
future, we want to translate or interview.
Translation, yes, yeah. All three of you the same.
Yes,
Yes.
we are classmates.
Yes, and but you want to do the same. You want to do the same job, I say. Yeah.
Yes. So we're glad to talk with you, to speak with you.
Yes, my pleasure, my pleasure. Yeah, you're welcome. I hope you can make use of it anyway.
Yes, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Right, okay.
Yeah, have a
And,
nice day.
How long are you based here in the hotel? How many days are you in the hotel?
My group come here 2 days a week.
I see. Right, yeah.
And you always come here in the morning?
Yes. Yes. Every morning. Yeah. I mean, this morning, as I say, I'm not having the full breakfast, but I like to have an intake of fruit and also fruit juices, and then go off for Babacar.
Yeah.
So about twice a week I usually go for Babacar. No, I thought you may be into hotel management or something like that. You know, I thought you may be. The fact that you were here in the hotel, I thought you may be studying for hotel management. You know,